Alright. Are we on? Let's see. So, I don't see the chat. For some reason. Oh, guys, welcome in. Go ahead and submit your forms for profile reviews, and I will be right there with you. Just give me a second. Let me just figure out why I can't see chat. See, chat, please. Hello, freak's sake. Alright, so today we're going to be doing profile reviews, obviously. You can see my profile here. I think they fixed the PV finally on Bad Lion, so now I can actually see the freaking catacomb stats as well. So, yeah, it doesn't just X out of the whole thing once I go to any tab that doesn't load, you know. It loads all the tabs now, so it should be fine, but I have the website ready, Skycrypt, so that one also should be fine. Whenever we get that. So this is how we're going to do the profile reviews. So far there are 3 responses, right? I'm going to view the Excel sheets. So, what in the world? Hold up. Okay. You should be fine, I think. 13 people are watching. I still can't see the chat for some reason. We'll figure that out in a bit. I don't know what this is. Nope, don't come here. Alright. Okay, there we go. So, I can actually see the chat now. Yo, 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 hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, everyone. So, Bad Lion has this feature. Yeah. Bad Lion is actually going to be the one thing that I use for the PVs. If it doesn't work, I have the Skycrypt website ready, so we should be fine. I'm just gonna wait and see how many people have submitted so far. I think there's only like 5 responses right now, so yeah, we'll see how everything goes. I'll wait until there's like at least 10 responses, but on things we're gonna go through today. So let's PV myself. So the 3 main skills that I'm gonna go over is mining, farming, and combat. So if you have these skills maxed out, there isn't much that I can help you with. It's just there are some slayers that maybe I can help you with. If your slayers aren't at 777 and you have all of these farming, combat, and mining skills maxed out, like what are you doing? Catacombs, it needs to be at least like 24, just so you can get floor 7 completion and get like Necron and Storm Armor, depending on which class you use, of course. And then in terms of Heart of the Mountain, of course, my standards are a little high, considering that I've done an entire series going from Autumn 6 to Devon's Drill. The other thing that I'm going to focus on are going to be passive skills. Alchemy, Carpentry, as well as Enchanting. If those are not maxed out, I'm probably going to fuss at you for it. I'm not going to focus on the Rift like Yachty does. I understand if you guys don't want to do that, but there is a lot of XP in there, so if that's the only thing that you're missing, I'm probably going to mention that to you as well. In terms of my own profile, reviewing my own profile right now, I would say that I'm doing pretty much fine. I would give Foraging a little bit up. Enderman Slayer obviously needs some work. Social skill, as I have no social skill, it's I play Skyblock. But anyway, that is not the focus of the stream right now. The focus of the stream is to review your guys' profile. So let's go ahead and get started. There's 7 responses. I don't really mind. I'm just going to start. This is how it's going to go down. So you see this little Excel sheet. I'm going to just show you guys real quick. So this is where all of you are going to go, okay? So this is 100 to like, I don't know, whatever number. 100 to 107, okay? So I'm going to open a new tab and just, hold on, just give me a second. So I'm going to open a new tab and go to Google and use a random number generator over here. And whatever number, so you can see, don't do that. Okay. So minimum I'm going to put 100, and then maximum I'm going to put whatever number I have on the Excel sheets, right? Like over here I have 107. So this is going to be 107. Okay? So, and then I'm going to hit generate. Whatever number it falls on, that's the number that we're going to review. Jesus Christ, my stupid computer. Okay. So 106 it seems like. So I'm going to do that on another screen, just so I don't have to like manage 2 different screens at once. But yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. Hopefully that seems fair to you guys. Let me just fix this. Alright, there we go. And yeah. Alright. So 106. Let's see what the 106th person is. Do so Scar. He likes to do mining. He just got Autumn 7 and doesn't know what he should upgrade. Alright. Yeah, we'll help you out. No problem. Alright, let's go ahead and see. So, Scar. Okay. So you have 136 million net worth. I don't know if this is correct or not, but if you just got Heart of the Mountain tier 7, you might need to get this up a little bit. Watch some of my flipping guides. You might need help there. So I would just use some of the flips that I've done, or some of the flipping guides that I've done, to get myself some more net worth, just because you need a lot of money for mining in general. Your powder seems like you're doing pretty much fine for someone that just got Heart of the Mountain tier 7, so good job on that. Your next step is just to go for powder, man. Let's see if you have the Jasper drill. So I would get myself a Jasper drill first, once you do all the flips that I show you in my videos. And then use the Jasper drill to just grind gemstone powder. Or you can also use a mithril drill to grind mithril powder, but that is for later on. because it's just a little difficult to get mithril powder nowadays. I got it from treasure chests, so I can't really sympathize with you in terms of like how difficult it is to get mithril powder at this stage. But anyways, let's go over the main three. So mining 39, farming 20, combat 18. Alright, so I would focus a little bit on combat as well. So I would just basically level up mining, farming, and combat all the way to like 30. And that way you have all of them at least at mid game. And then you can focus on one of them specifically to like max them out completely, right? Your carpentry 0. I don't know if that's correct or not, but if it is, please get this up. It's very easy. The easiest way is to have 30 million coins, but considering that that's your net worth, I'm guessing you don't have that much money yet. So I would just say just try to craft flip, and that'll get your carpentry level up. Fishing you haven't done. I would get into fishing to at least get it to like 15 or something. Alchemy, same thing. Get it to at least like 25 so that you get some more value out of your god potions. But anyway, that's pretty much all I have for you. Hopefully that helped. Let's see your catacombs. Yeah, so catacombs. Combat in general you haven't really gotten into, I understand that. Slayers are also at 0. So just in general, there are other aspects in the game than just mining. So make sure to focus on those as well as mining, alright? Alright, let's go ahead and generate another number. We have, what, 18 submissions now? So we gotta do 100 to 118 now. Okay, 107. It seems like the one right after Duso Scar. So, D16G. Alright, let's see. Okay. So, he says he likes XP. Need money. My net worth is bad for my level. Okay, let's see what you have. So, you have you're level 343. You're pretty high. And yeah, you're right. Your net worth might be a little low for your level. You're pretty much maxed out on pretty much every single skill that there is, except for fishing, which I completely understand. Foraging, I also completely understand. Farming, I mean, I would get this to max. Seems like you have everything else maxed out, so you might as well go for farming. In terms of net worth, let's see your mining stats. So you have some mithril powder and you have maxed out gemstone and glaciate. I would get this mithril powder to at least like 8 mil, just so that you can upgrade all the 3 main perks on the Heart of the Mountain tree, which are mining fortune, mining speed, and efficient miner. And then you can use your Heart of the Mountain tree and your mining setup, which I'm guessing you have one. Yeah, you do have one. Yeah, you just use this. Also, why are you missing a topaz slot? That is the first slot that you should get. Why are you missing that? Okay, first of all, fix this. Alright, get yourself perfect topaz on your Devon armor. If you have taken it out. And you have a Hyperion. Do you have Hyperion? No, you don't have Hyperion. You have a Terminator. If you were doing dungeons specifically with your Terminator, I would change Duplex 1 to Soul Eater 5. Just because it's probably better for dungeons. And seems like you have it fuming. And you have pretty good enchants on there as well. I would also get, what's it called? What's that one enchant that I'm forgetting? Overload or something like that. Yeah, I think you don't have that on here, so I would get that as well. In terms of net worth, just use mining as your main money making method. Seems like you have a mining setup. I don't know if you have a mining tool. You should have one based on your level and your powder. I'm just guessing that you have one. Let's see. Where do I send IGN? You go to the description. Hi, go. Hey, what's up? Sizey, how you doing? So yeah, I would just say get yourself Soul Eater 5 on this if you want to focus on dungeons. If you don't want to focus on dungeons, of course, Duplex is probably gonna be fine, but even then, Duplex 1 is not that good. Did I just disconnect? What just happened? Okay, never mind. So your Catacombs is at 25. For your level, that is pretty low. I would get this to at least like level 35, just so you can do like master mode as well, because at level 343, like you should be able to do master mode, and you're barely able to do floor 7. So that's what I would say. Hopefully that helped. Let's move on to the next one. It seems like we have 25 submissions right now, so let's see what we get in there. So 100 to 124, 112. If you guys want your profile reviewed, go ahead and submit a form in the description down below. I will review your profile. I will basically have this random number generator on Google that I'm using for the Excel sheet that your responses are going to go into. So if your name doesn't get chosen, don't blame me, blame Google. So 112 is Stop Baby. What the hell is that name, buddy? Alright. I'm just kidding, by the way. So mostly fishing and a bit of slayers. Oh, that's interesting. So you like fishing. To see how I could progress a bit better, I have been playing on and off for 2 years now, but not really sure if I want to keep playing or fishing or want to get into dungeons. Okay, let's see your profile. So you are mining 33. Everything is pretty much at the same level, so good job on that. You're progressing very reasonably throughout the game. Let's see your auctions. So you are not on Iron Man, in fact. You're level 140. Your slayers are doing pretty good. Powder. What are we doing here? Hardem Mountain tier 6. So I would get this to Hardem 7. Although mining is not something you mentioned, so I don't know what I'm even talking about this. But you're fishing 22. I would get this to 24 just so that you can use shark scale armor. Jerry Island is definitely very helpful in terms of getting fishing XP. Fishing minions are also very helpful. Fishing minion level 12 just came out, so you might want to get that if you have enough money. And let's see your gear. You have Spirit Scepter, Reaper Falchion, and Vorpal Katana, and like Livid Dagger and stuff like that. So, okay. Let's see. First of all, why do you have Necron boots combined with Storm armor? You either need to have Maxor's boots or Storm boots if you want, you know, mage armor. Because Necron is for damage, not for mage. Maxor is for speed. Yeah, I would switch this with this, just so you could get more damage out of your Necron armor and then more speed out of your mage armor. And then let's see, your weapons are pretty good. I would say, let's see how what catacombs level you are. So you're cat 27, okay? That is a decent level, but I would say for that level you need a bit of a higher level weapon. So something like maybe a Yeti sword, maybe even a, you know, Midas staff if you have enough coins. But yeah, it seems like combat is going to be your main money making method, because fishing is not going to make you money until you get to fishing 27. I would also focus on some passive skills as well, like alchemy. You know, get it to like 30 just so you get more value out of your god pots. But yeah, that's basically it. Your main money making method is combat, and just focus on doing dungeons more than doing fishing, because that's going to make you more money. Hopefully that helped. Let's go over the next one. So we have 34 submissions now. This time I actually brought water so that I don't have to go downstairs and grab one. But anyway, so 133, 105. So we got one of the first ones that just submitted, Jonux. Hopefully you're still on the stream. Jonaqs. Doing your profile right now. Alright. So, you like to do catacombs, don't know what upgrades I should do. Alright, I'll help you out. First of all, in terms of your profile, get alchemy to at least level 25 or 30, just so you can get more value out of your god pots, even though I understand that you're a catacombs player and god pots don't really help you that much. But anyways, let's go over your gear to see which one you need to upgrade. So, okay. So the next thing you need to upgrade, first of all, you need to get recombobulators on these, because you have recombobulator on one but not on the rest of them. So get that. Definitely unlock the gemstone slots. Those really help in terms of more intelligence and more mana in general, and just helps you do more damage. And then what else do you have? You have Spirit Scepter here. Okay, Spirit Scepter looks good. I wanted to say that you should get Fumings, but I wouldn't recommend it on something like a Spirit Scepter. I would just upgrade this to something like, as I was going to mention, a Glacial Scythe, which seems like you have. So, at least potato books on this, because you're missing that for some reason. Let's see your pets. Okay, so you have sheep. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so in terms of upgrades, the next thing you should upgrade is just recoms on this, get gemstone slots, and get perfect gems on there, because that gives you a lot more intelligence than you would think in the catacombs. And yeah, your weapons seem like they're doing pretty good. Again, for a kata level like yours, like 31, I would go for something like a Yeti sword or like Midas staff, just so you can do a lot more damage. But yeah, you're doing pretty good in terms of catacombs. Other aspects of the profile seem pretty good, other than alchemy, of course. Your slayers seem good. Enderman 0 is kind of funny. I would say get this to at least like 3, just so that you know, you've played it a little bit, so that you have a little bit of experience in Enderman Slayer. But yeah, that is what I have for you. Hopefully that helped. Alright, let's see how many submissions now. 137. So we got 38 submissions. If you guys want your profiles reviewed, go to the description down below. I left a link to a Google Forms. You can submit your IGN, the reason you play Skyblock, and or what you enjoy in Skyblock, and why you need a profile review. So right now the number is 125. That is Olha09. OLHA _ 09. Alright, hopefully you're still on the stream, because we are doing your profile review. Okay, so let's see what you like. You enjoy currently mining. Okay, I lost my 9 bill net worth and I just came back. Wow, that is, I'm sorry to hear that, first of all. I know how it feels. Although the profile is a little old, I started playing on it 2.5 months ago. Yeah, just like I did on mine. So, okay. Let's see what you need to do to get back to the game. So you have 2.4 bill net worth for level 118. That's not bad at all. So you're doing pretty good in terms of net worth. Alchemy 5. I would probably change this. This is, like, it doesn't require that much money to get this to 25 or 30. So I would definitely focus on this a little bit. Farming 19, combat 21, fishing 18, foraging 18. I understand everything. Enchanting seems like you're doing good. Carpentry seems like you're doing your thing. Slayers doesn't seem like you're doing your thing. I would get this to at least like 666, which is the devil's number. I'm just kidding. That's the number that you get auto slayer. So definitely get this to 666. More to say. Okay. Sorry, I was reading chat. And let's see your catacombs. Your catacombs is pretty low. I would get into catacombs a little bit. You might find it fun. Something other than mining. But let's check your mining, because that is something that you enjoy. So you're doing pretty good in terms of gemstone powder. I don't think you need to grind that anymore for the time being. Mithril, you need to get it to like 8 mil. So definitely focus on that. Glaciite, you have 1.6 mil, so that's pretty much fine. Let's see your gear. So you have a 655 with amber polish, drill engine, gemstone fuel tank, and blue cheese. So that's actually better than my drill, even though it's a Devon's drill. I'm guessing you have the boots for Devon as well. Okay, yeah, you do. Your next upgrade is to get your boots to perfect ambers. And add it to your set, and then start gemstone mining. Which, you know, it depends on how much money you make. If you make more money doing ores and blocks with this setup that you have right now, like one piece of glossy and like 3 pieces of Devon, then I would say just do ores and blocks. But in my personal experience, gemstones make more money. So I would get this Armor of Devon piece maxed out, get the perfect gems for it, perfect ambers for it. And in terms of powder, I already mentioned you got to get this to 8 mil at least, considering that your gemstone is at 17 mil. So yeah, there's that. And of course, eventually you're going to have to go for glaciite powder for, you know, glaciite mining, but that's for later on. Other than that, you should be fine. Focus on slayers, alchemy, don't forget alchemy. And hopefully that helped. Let's see. Who is the next one? We have 45 submissions now. Jesus Christ, guys. I'm going to delete the ones that I've already done. So let's see. Delete this. Alright, 144. 102. Alright, so it seems like we are doing another one right here. So, I don't know, Kurdish guy. That's your IGN. We're doing your profile. I don't know, Kurdish guy. Hopefully you're still on the stream. You enjoy farming and mining? Because it's fun and I'm bored. I am farming my way to a hype. Okay, I see you. You're doing pretty good on mining. You're doing amazing on farming. I'm farming 60. And combat is a little bit lacking behind, but that's fine. I believe that you're going to get into it once you get yourself a hype after farming enough coins. Yeah, same thing as the other guy. So you're missing mithril powder, and your mithril powder does not match your gemstone powder, so I would definitely get this up to at least 4 mil mithril powder, just so you can max out mining speed and mining fortune, and then focus on more gemstone powder, or, you know, glaciite powder or whatever. In terms of farming, let's see your gear for farming. Mossy Fermento, okay, really good. So your next upgrades on this would be to get flawless gemstones, but I saw that you said you're gonna go for like a Hyperion. So when going for a Hyperion, I would sell this, right? I would just sell this and get myself a Hyperion, because that hype will probably help you make a lot more money and get all of the items that you sold back. So if some of your items are not, like, you know, soul bounded, you can probably sell them and use that money to get Hyperion, and then use the money that you make from Hyperion to get all those items back. See your pets. So you need to have a level 100 elephant, which you do. All right, good job. Mushroom cow. You're not really into farming mushrooms, it seems, but you're already like farming 60, so I don't think you need to. Elephant is pretty good. Yeah. Overall your profile seems pretty much balanced. Yeah, all you need to do is just mine and farm until you get a hype or a term, and then use some combat method to make some money. Your slayers also seem really good. Alchemy, it seems alright. I would get a little higher, but, you know, you're fine. That's what I would focus on right now, is just using mining and farming to get more money and get yourself hype. And also, don't forget to sell some of the items to get Hyperion, because that item will actually return all of the money that you have, all the money that you get from selling all of these items. Hopefully that helped. Let's see how many we have right now. 151. Jesus Christ. Okay. We have 52 submissions. 147. Alright, so one of the recent submissions just now. Rubinix 204. You're probably still on the stream because you just submitted it, so we're doing your profile. You know what I thought, guys? I think I might just do every other generator on like the first 20. So I'll do like 100 to 121, and then the next time I will do like, I don't know, 121 to 152 or whatever it is, just so that the people that just joined the stream, or the people that joined the stream earlier, get their profiles reviewed as quickly as possible. Okay, so let's see what this guy has. I usually do dungeons, but I want to go to mining, slayers, or something else. So you want to basically get into other aspects of the game. Alright, I don't know what I will do to get coins. Brother, you have coins. You have 11 billion net worth. Yeah, for a guy that's level 264, 11 billion net worth is not that bad. So you already have a lot of coins. And your inventory seems empty. I don't know if that's, you know, not sure if that's a API problem or what, but I would get something in your inventory for me to review. It doesn't show any of your weapons if you have good ones. I don't know. I'm guessing you have a hype, but it's not showing here. What's going on? Are you in the chat? Let's see. Thank you, Ace Elite, for $2.99, by the way. I appreciate that. Okay. Well, anyway, it seems like you should have a Hyperion. All right. But it's not showing. So I'm just gonna go over your profile real quick. So you have mining 58. You have farming 27. I would get this up a little bit. You want to get into Slayers, you said. I would get into Enderman Slayer. It's pretty fun. You have a chance of dropping like a really good item called Judgment Core, which I'm pretty sure you're familiar with, considering your level and your net worth. So, yeah, I would do that. Seems like you have the gear for it. You have the Aurora set for it. You have Burning Aurora. Yeah, seems like you should probably get into some Kudra or something. Let's see. What did you say you wanted to get into? You said you wanted to go to mining or Slayer or something. So, in terms of mining, I would say you have enough powder to start mining. I would test out something like, you know, gemstone mining, jasper mining. I've heard is really good. You have Devon armor, so you don't have any gear for ore mining or block mining. So I would definitely try jasper mining, because you don't have enough powder to go to glaciite mining just yet. And yeah, in terms of combat, again, I don't know what's going on with your inventory. I'm assuming you have a hype, and if you do, then I would get into Kudra, because this armor is pretty good. Hello, how are you doing? Alright, so we have 160 submissions. Let's see. 100 to 160. 142. Doing this will not get me to review your profile, my brother. Okay? It's randomly generated. Okay. Let's see. PV who? 142 should be Goldie Clock. Sorry. I butchered your name a little bit. So, if you're still on the stream, we are doing your profile. Goldie Clock. First, I enjoy kata. Now I like other skills like mining, fishing, etc. Alright. Can you not do that, brother? You're doing the whole stream. Kind of ruining the stream. Okay. So, let's see how we can help this guy. So, should I go to 12k rep and Infernal Kudra as forging update somewhere? Adds forging update somewhere. I don't know what this statement even means. Okay, I want to see where I lack. So you lack in getting your alchemy to 50. You have 6 levels left. It's not that difficult. Please do it. In terms of powder, you said you would like to get into mining a little bit. You like mining? Or yeah, you've gotten into mining a little bit. So your powder seems pretty good for now. I would get a little bit more gemstone powder, like all the way to like 12.5 mil, so 3 mil more. Shouldn't take you that long, to be honest. Your pets, you don't have a Scala yet. You have a Bow though, so that's pretty good. Good job on that. Bow mining does make you pretty good money. What is this bro doing? Okay, anyway. You're level 272. I would get this net worth up a little bit more. For that level, this net worth is a bit low. Let's see. Your catacombs is extremely high, so don't need to touch that for a little while. Let's see your gear. Alright, so you have a hype. Astria is the same thing as a hype. Terminator as well. Okay, yeah. You seem pretty much fine in terms of dungeons. I don't think you need my advice in terms of what to do. I wouldn't get black dye before getting into 5-starred, but you know, you do you. You know, it's your choice because you're doing really good in terms of dungeons in general. But let's see your Devon armor. Okay, so first things first, upgrade your Topaz slots to perfects, and then your Jade slots, and then you're gonna get to Amber slots if you want to get into mining. And you know, for fishing, I don't have much to tell you because my fishing is at 27 and you seem like you are higher fishing than I am, so you know, I guess keep doing what you're doing in terms of fishing. But in terms of mining, I would definitely get my gemstone powder up a little bit more and get myself perfect gems on the chestplate of Devon. Or, I mean, the armor of Devon. Jesus Christ, guys. Alright, let's see. What if I just do something here? I can't. If I just get myself... No, not Hearthstone. No! I'm trying to run away from these people. Alright, we're good now. Okay. Let's see how many submissions we have. Oh, 68 submissions. Holy crap. Alright, let's see. 168. Alright, so 144. Let's see who that is. Johnny Blaze 0409. I just wanted to craft pets. Well, I'm sorry. I'm doing a stream, bro. I can't craft pets with you right now. Let's see. So 144 is Johnny Blaze. If you're still on the stream, we are doing your profile right now. I don't think it has an H. Okay. Dungeons, what should I do next? What should I grind for? I'm Iron Man. Oh, you're Iron Man. Okay, so for Iron Man, having a full Shadow Assassin armor is pretty impressive, so good job on that. You have a giant cleaver. I would just grind a little bit more dungeons to get a Livid Dagger. Shouldn't be that difficult, especially with your set. Yeah, your next step is just to get this Shadow Assassin armor 5-starred. And then, obviously, Livid Dagger, I just mentioned it. Because Livid Dagger does actually help you out a lot in terms of Slayers as well. And it seems like you're doing fine in Slayers anyway. Let's see what else you have. So in terms of mining, you are doing pretty good considering your stage. You're doing really good in terms of farming. So I'm guessing farming is your main money-making method, right? Farming 56, yeah. Okay, so farming is pretty good. I would say, let's see your tools. These are not farming tools. Alright, there we go. So I would get these to at least tier 2, so like at least a rarity, so that you can just, you know, get better rates in terms of farming. And let's see, this one, it's literally level 1. This is easy to max out. I would just build yourself 2 plots of potato farm, and that'll be enough for infinite farm, I think, if you're garden level 10 or above. Let's see what else you have. Fungi cutter as well. So yeah, I would just use mushrooms for more farming XP, but it doesn't seem like you need any. You're already farming 56. That's as far as farming goes. As far as catacombs go, you're cat at 26. You're doing pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. You have pretty good stats for mining, but not very good armor for mining, which I understand because you're an Iron Man, of course. So yeah, you're doing pretty much fine. Yeah, just get yourself Shadow Assassin armor 5-starred, and then you can get yourself a Livid Dagger. That's what you should be grinding for next. Hopefully that helped. Let's go over the next guy. We have, what, 70 submissions now, or 69 submissions. Haha, funny number. So funny. 156. After this, I'm probably going to do the first 20. See which one I choose from those. So if you guys have stayed from the beginning of the stream, don't leave. I will get to your profile, probably. Alright, so the number was 156. Giovia Gogo. Probably butchered that. If you are still on the stream, we are doing your profile. Hold on. Okay. This is the one we're doing. Giovia Gogo. Okay. Alright. Let's do your profile review. So, you want to do... You enjoy mining. W. I want to know what money making method I can get with my mining setup. Okay. Let's see your auction. So you're not an Iron Man. Okay, so I can tell you whatever I want. Taming 50. Mining 60. Enchanting 55. You're doing pretty good in terms of your passive skills. Your like enchanting, carpentry, and alchemy are all pretty much maxed out. Except for enchanting, you need a couple more days, but you'll be fine. Rev Slayer 9. Tarantula 9. Sven 7 and Enderman 7. So you're doing really good in terms of Slayers. Combat 50 as well. The next skill you should probably focus on is farming. I mean, there are a lot of progressions when it comes to farming, unlike foraging and fishing. So I completely understand if you don't want to do foraging or fishing, but farming, there's a lot to explore there. You're level 227 for that level. 10 billion net worth is pretty impressive, so good job on that. Let's see your powder. You're doing pretty good on powder as well. I don't think you need any more powder than this, other than maybe a little more glaciite, just for, you know, maxed out mining master, and then other perks that you're going to need for glaciite mining. Catter 36, yeah, you're doing pretty good in terms of that. So the only thing that you're missing in your profile is probably farming. So, you want to know what money making method you can get with your mining setup. Okay, so let's see your mining setup. You have a 655 lustrous reforged, which is insane. Okay, you have maxed out 655. I wouldn't upgrade this to a Devon's drill, by the way, so if you ever wanted to go for that, just make sure you have everything else maxed out when it comes to mining. But the main money making method right now I would recommend is Jasper mining. It seems like you have a Devon's armor and it's maxed out 655, so that would be your best money making method, is just Jasper mining. Finding grottos is a little difficult, and even buying them on mining cult is a little expensive, but it will pay itself off, I'm pretty sure, because they do make up to like 40 mil an hour, so should be fine on that. You have a freaking Hyperion, so yep, nothing to tell you in terms of that. You have Wither Impact as well. Yep, you're doing pretty good. The only thing you have one slot missing, gemstone slot missing on your Hyperion. I would get that too, because that will help you out in terms of dungeons. But yeah, that's pretty much it. The only skill you need to focus on is farming. In terms of mining and money making methods, yeah, you gotta just go for Jasper. Hopefully that helped. Let's see the next number. I'm gonna do 100 to 121 this time, just so that we can get to a little bit of an earlier people that joined the stream, so that it's fair. 119, we have Caldrino. Sorry if I'm not paying attention to the chat, guys, by the way. I'm just doing profile reviews, like left and right. Check the first people. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm checking the first people. Can you do Jessini? So, if you put it in the chat, I'm not going to see it. You guys, you want your profiles reviewed, go to the description down below, fill out the form, and you'll be entered into the Google Sheets that I'm picking the profiles out of, alright? So, Caldrino, if you are still on the stream, we are doing your profile right now. I enjoy farming and mining. I need to know what to do to improve my skills. I just hit E-Man 7. I need a money making method to get Terminator. Okay, alright, well that's easy. So, taming 50, mining 60. You're mining 60, and you have enough powder, it seems. I would get Mithril to like 4 mil. It shouldn't take that long. It should take like barely 2 hours to get this to 4 mil. You have the mining armor. Let's see, is this dyed? Yeah, it is. Okay, so you have dyed Devon armor. If you have dyes on here and not perfects, I would highly recommend getting perfects before getting anything cosmetic. Alright, but anyway, you should probably get yourself perfects on these. And then your 655, let's see how it's doing. Sapphire Polish Drill Engine. Yeah, that's good. That's good enough. The next upgrade for your drill is probably Amber Polished, but Sapphire Polish does just enough. But yeah, if you get your Mithril Powder up, and you max out your Devon Armor with all perfects, then you would have a really good money making method, and that's called Jasper Mining. Or you can also get into Magma Fuels Mining with Balpet, because that's a little less expensive to get into. And that way you can get yourself the Terminator. See what tools you have or what weapons you have. Okay, so it doesn't seem like you have too many weapons. I would probably sell this giant sword and use the money for saving up for a Terminator, just because a Terminator is just so much better than a giant sword. And, you know, you're gonna be doing a lot of damage with the Terminator, so you're probably gonna get a lot of money from dungeons as well. And with that money you can probably buy this back, but definitely sell this. Hopefully that helped. Let's go over to the next ones. I'm still doing the early ones a little bit just because I have ignored them for a little while. Let's see, 111. OG Bango. Okay. OG Bango, if you are on the stream, we are doing your profile review. Thank you for staying for so long. Thank you for your patience. You like doing combat things, need good money making method. I want to progress fishing skill. Okay, let's see your fishing skill. You're fishing 32. So in terms of fishing, I would get into trophy fishing, which it seems like you don't have an armor for. I would get myself at least shark scale armor, just so you can get into like lava fishing a little more, and you know that gives you a lot more sea creature chance. Let's see your inventory. Do you have a magma rod? Yeah, so if you don't have a magma rod, I would get myself one. Yeah, it seems like you have one. Yeah, so use this magma rod. Maybe the slug boots and the move my leggings, but I would say the shark scale gives you more sea creature chance, so I would just use those. Make sure to also, first of all, good job on getting yourself Jade Belt and Amethyst Gauntlet. I still don't have those, so really good job on those. And Gemstone Equipment seems pretty good. But anyway, As far as fishing goes, I would give myself shark skill. I would give myself also fishing equipment, which adds a tiny bit more sea creature chance. And those sea creatures in the lava do give you a lot of fishing XP. So that's the route that you need to take in terms of fishing. You like combat things. You're cat at 28. I would just, try to get myself a dungeon weapon. Something like, a Spirit Scepter, maybe a Giant Sword, maybe a Felthorn Reaper, something like that. Just so you can do some dungeons. It doesn't seem like you have dungeon armor either. So, I'm guessing combat things you mean Slayers, because your Slayers seem pretty good, Rev 9, Tarantula 7, Sven 7, and Enderman 6. Yeah, you're doing pretty good in terms of everything combat related. I would get this alchemy leveled up though. Like you seem like you have a money making method. And your money making method is probably gonna be mining. You have powder, you have the gear. So yeah, mining Jasper should be fine, mining Jade should be fine, mining any type of these 4 gemstones in the magma fields should be fine, because you get extra fortune for all of these. Now you seem like you're a jade miner, so W jade miner there. Let's see if we have, how many submissions do we have right now? We have 87 submissions, guys. So I'm gonna do, this time I'm gonna do all of them. Alright, 132, another early one. Moshi Place, if you are still on the stream, we are doing your profile right now. And by the way, guys, if I'm not doing your profile and you have a similar profile to the ones that I'm reviewing right now, you can probably get a, get a review without me actually reviewing your profile. So if you're missing something and it's the same as the guy that I'm reviewing, then take my advice that I'm giving to this guy, and that'll be a profile review for you. But anyway, I'm gonna do like 5 more profile reviews after this one, and then we'll probably end the stream. Hopefully that should be fine. All of the other people that I haven't gotten into, I will probably do daily shorts for you guys, specifically just like Yachty does. So don't worry, I will definitely get to you. It's just that I couldn't get to you on the stream. But anyway, let's just get into this guy's profile. Moshi Plays, I farm most of my net worth, but I'm getting into mining and rift right now. I don't know what to make money on, what path to go. I have around 300 ping. Is it worth mining? So with 300 ping, I would say no. Unfortunately, mining is out of the question for you if you have that high of a ping, sorry. And let's see, in terms of dungeons, I wouldn't get into dungeons either with that ping. It's kind of insane. Your best money making method is going to be farming and flipping, right? So for flipping, watch my flipping guides. I've made tons of them. Not tons of them, a couple of videos on there. And in terms of farming, let's see your gear. So you have Mossy Fermento, good job on that. Mossy Rancher's Boots, good job on that. I'm gonna see if you have farming tools that I can tell you to upgrade. Okay, so yeah, your farming tools seem pretty good. I would focus on one farming crop, something that you like the most. It seems like you already have it maxed out for a fungi cutter. So for mushrooms, it seems like you have it maxed out. So I would focus on mushrooms specifically. Let's see if you have a mushroom cow pet. Okay, you do. Yeah, use your mushroom cow or your elephant pet just to get yourself more mushrooms. And, mushroom farming is going to be your main money-making method, considering that you have 300 ping. So, yeah. While you're farming, though, make sure to do flips as well, just so you can get more money per hour. And that's as far as I can help you in terms of making money and what path to go next. But yeah, that's going to be your goal. You're doing farming. Use the money that you make from farming to upgrade some of combat gear. because again, like I said, mining is kind of out of the question for you. So yeah, combat is gonna be another thing that you can do. It's actually also pretty fun, so should be fine. Hopefully that helped. Let's get into the next one. How many submissions do we have? We have 91 submissions. Jesus Christ, guys. Alright, generate 167, one of the recent submissions. Lacter 3. Okay. Lacter 3, if you are still on the stream, we are doing your profile. You currently enjoy mining, kind of lost about forge. I don't know if I should just forge everything, like drills, divans, or just buy it out of AH. I would like to upgrade combat equipment. Would like some budget options, and if that's about it, the forge equip is really getting into my mind since it takes so long to forge everything. First of all, I understand your concerns about forge because I have forged my way from nothing to a 655, so I completely understand how long things take. I would get myself the forge items that you need, so I'm gonna just, you know, warp to forge and show you. So in terms of forge, now obviously I'm Heart of the Mountain tier 10, so I have everything unlocked. If there's something that I have unlocked that you don't have unlocked, let me know in the chat if you are still here. Techie Hub, can you stop spamming the chat, please? I might have to ban you if you don't stop spamming. Alright? And if you guys want your profiles reviewed, you gotta do... Okay. I might actually have to ban this guy. Anyway, so in terms of forge, you had questions about drills. So the drills do take quite a long time, but titanium drill like the 355, this one takes 3 hours. So this is the one that takes the longest, and then you need to go for 455, 555, and 655. So all of these drills take like 30 seconds. So in terms of the drills, they should be fine. In terms of everything else that you need to forge, like mithril plates, I understand. Those are going to take a while for you to forge. I would forge these, but I wouldn't forge the items required for these. I would just buy these off of Bazaar. And, you know, you should probably do some flipping in order to get yourself some money for all of the items that are needed for mithril plates. Because that's the item that you're going to need the most of for the 655 that you need to get. Alright. Let's see which. And then you said you want to upgrade dungeon equipment and slayer. Okay, well, for that you need a money making method first of all. So let's go ahead and check your mining stats. Seems like mining is something you want to get into, and if that's the case, I would upgrade this to a Devon's armor, sorry, and then you'll go from there, like upgrading, like getting Recombobulator, getting Jaded Reforged, getting your gemstone slots unlocked, getting perfect gems, stuff like that, you know. But first you need to upgrade this to a Devon armor, and then you need to get yourself some powder, because it seems like you're already higher than Heart of the Mountain tier 7. And yeah, that's the main thing you need to focus on in order to get yourself some money for the combat equipment that you mentioned that you want to get. Hopefully that helped. Alright, I'm gonna do like 4 more profile reviews, and that's pretty much it. Okay, I am pretty tired right now. Let's see, 193 people submitted. Jesus Christ. 186. One of the recent submissions. CWEM Sakurai. If you are still on this stream, we are doing your profile. I probably butchered your name. I'm sorry about that. CWEM Sakurai. I enjoy playing the game with my friends. I spend most of my time in the garden. I'm curious how good my profile is. Bet. Your profile is pretty good for your level because you have 11 billion net worth for a level 210. That is pretty high, so good job on that. Mining 37. I would get this up a little bit more. Seems like you don't want to focus on mining too much. If you ever did, your next step in mining is to get to Heart of the Mountain tier 7, obviously. Let's see your items. You have a Hyperion, and you have perfect gems in it. You have Fumings on there. You're doing really, really good in terms of combat. Let's see, Kata 32 as well, combat 46. So yeah, your main focus now is just to get your combat to like 50 plus. So for that, you should do bestiaries. You should probably get into some Kudra because you do have the tool for it called the Hyperion. You can use Storm Armor. You don't have to have Kudra Armor to get into Kudra. So definitely get into a bit of Kudra and get yourself some more combat levels. And yeah, in terms of how good your profile is pretty good, man. I would get Tarantula Slayer to tier 9 though. Use the Flaming Spiders in the Crimson Isles to get yourself Tarantula 9 because you have a Hyperion that shouldn't take you that long to get. I'm just saying that because you have Rev 9 and Sven 9 but not Tarantula 9. So get that up and, you know, make it match the rest of your Slayers. Your next step in terms of combat should be getting yourself a Terminator and like E-Man 7, right? So yeah, everything else seems pretty good. Alchemy, if you have a hype and you don't have Alchemy 50, I don't know what to tell you, man. Definitely get Alchemy to level 50 just so you can get more value out of your got pots. But yeah, your profile seems pretty good for your level. Hopefully that helped. Let's see. I'm going to do some of the earlier ones. The first one, actually, Zudia. If you are still on the stream, hopefully you are. Going to do your profile, finally. Thank you for your patience. Let's see. So you like to do dungeons. I don't know what to upgrade in dungeon gear. I don't care that much about skill average or alchemy since they are the only thing I'm really doing in dungeons. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, alchemy I understand. So if you do more dungeons, then I understand that alchemy is not something that you want to focus on. But again, as I said before, if you have a Hyperion and you don't have alchemy 50, that is kind of funny on your profile. And it seems like you have a Hyperion and a Terminator. So if you have these two and not alchemy 50, then you like, what are you doing, you know? So in terms of your dungeon gear, if you want to upgrade something, I would say get yourself gemstone slots on your Hyperion. Get perfect gems on there. They will help you out a lot in terms of doing more damage and getting more mana. Let's see your armor. Seems like you have Necron armor, but not Storm armor. If you have a hype, you probably need Storm armor to do well in Catacombs, I'm assuming. So definitely get that. You have the Wither goggles, it seems like. I'm guessing you have the Storm armor somewhere in your backpacks, maybe in your, your ender chests. Yeah, it seems like you have Aurora armor and don't see the Storm armor. Yeah, get yourself Storm armor definitely because you have a hype. You can't use hype without Storm. Yeah, hopefully that helped. Let's see. So let's do 103. Is anyone from the beginning of the stream still here? Say hi in the chat if you're still here from the beginning of the stream. And tell me your IGN so that I know it's actually you, because... Yeah, 100. Wow. First of all, I want to thank everyone for joining in. We have 103 concurrent viewers. That is higher than I've ever had on a live stream. So thank you so much for that. In terms of profile reviews, I am basically doing random reviews based on Google Random Number Generator. We have 200 submissions so far. If I don't get to your profile, I will probably make shorts on it in the upcoming week. So if I didn't get to your profile, please do not get mad at me. Get mad at this thing, okay? This is what I'm doing to get yourself the profile reviews. Alright, so 205. Let's see. Is there anyone here? Hi. Juzo Recurious. Okay. Let's see if your profile is still on there. You were not joined early in the stream, my brother. So, don't lie, please. IGN Immortal OZ. Immortal. You did not submit a form, Immortal OZ. If you were here since the beginning of the stream, you should probably know that. Let's see who else is here. Hi, Epic Maze. If you guys want your IGNs to be reviewed, please leave your IGNs in the forms in the description down below. I will not review your profile if you're just leaving it in the chat. I'm just trying to see who was here since the beginning of the stream. That's why I said mention it in the chat for now. Epic Maze. Yeah, you were here like way later on the stream, so I don't know. All right, well, I'm just gonna do a random number generator because you guys are just lying about your existence on the stream. All right. Let's see, how many submissions do I have so far? I have 211 submissions. That's a lot to get to, but I'll get to you guys. 102, okay. Seems like we're going to one of the early ones. Da Bomba. I can guess your ethnicity based on your name, but anyway, the Bomba 19. If you're still on the stream, we're doing your profile. 3.5 billion net worth, mix of mining and dungeons. What should I improve? Okay. What should you improve? Your alchemy. Yeah, immediately, I just go to alchemy. Because it's 23. I would get this to at least like 30, just because you get more value out of your god pots. Alright, so you need to improve your mithril powder, because it does not match your current gemstone powder at all. I know that gemstone powder is easier to mine. I know that mithril powder is a lot more annoying to grind, but you should probably get that up a little bit. So get it to at least 4 mil, and then you can focus on more gemstone powder. Let's see your gear. So your next upgrade on your Devon's armor should be getting yourself perfect gems on these. So the first perfect you should go for is obviously topaz, then it's jade, and then it's amber. So 4 topazes, then 8 perfect jades, and then 8 perfect ambers. I somehow forgot to talk there for a second. Let me just drink some water. Okay. So, as I was saying, anything else you need to improve on your profile is probably farming. Farming is level 21. It's pretty easy to get into level 40. So I would get into that. You don't really need to do much. You literally need to hold 2 buttons for this. So you should be fine. And yeah, that is pretty much it for your profile. Hopefully that helped. I'm just doing really quick profile reviews at this point, guys, because there's like way too many of you. Yeah, there's like 219 submissions, 220 now. Alright, 187. Let's see some of the Peasant of Devon. If you're still here, I will be reviewing your profile. So, Peasant of Devon likes mining. I do not think I make enough money mining. Well, let's see why that is. Okay, first of all, you don't have gemstone slots. You need to unlock all the gemstone slots and put perfects in everything in order to make good money from mining. Okay, I just made a video about that, mining checklist. You should probably check it out. If you're missing any of those items, then that's probably why you're not making as much money as you should be. You have a 555. I would upgrade this to a 655. Again, getting a 655 is the minimum requirement to making money from mining. Okay. Let's see your powder. Your powder seems pretty good, so I'm not gonna say anything in terms of that. You're pretty much there to make money. Okay. I would spend the rest of your purse on getting myself gemstone slots unlocked and perfect gems on my jaded Devon armor, and then also upgrading this to a 655 should be your next step. It seems like you're not Iron Man, so you should be fine in terms of getting money for all of these. And yeah, not having a 655 and not having all perfects is probably the reason why you're not making as much money from mining as you would expect. Let's see your pets. Okay, you do have a Skate pet, so GG's on that. If you would like, I would recommend swapping this for a legendary bow, level 100, because magma fields mining makes more than other types of mining at your stage specifically. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully that helped. Alright, let's see the next profile that I need to review. So, generates 166. So now we're getting into those parts. Mark case E. If you're still here, if you're doing your profile. Oh, there's a T here. Cassette E. Alright, we're doing your profile. Hopefully you are still on the stream. You just got into mining. I want to know what I should do to progress and make coins per hour while mining. I did farming before mining, but kind of got bored of it. So you don't want to do farming anymore. You're farming 48. You know, this is going to hurt a little bit, but I would get this to farming 50 because you're already like really close to it. So definitely do that. Let's see your level. 253, 6 billion net worth. Your net worth is pretty reasonable for your level, so good job on that. Alchemy 50. W. Big W. Alright. Enchanting 60. Also W. Carpentry, you're doing your thing, so I'm not going to say anything there. Seems like you're doing pretty much fine. Let's see your gear. Runon's bow. Runon's bow, bro? You are E-Man 7. Get at least a Juju. What is Runon's bow doing here? Juju is way better than Runon's bow, dude. So definitely switch this for Juju. Doesn't seem like you've gotten into combat too much. You're trying to just make money, just farming and mining. Alright, so in terms of mining, let's see. You have 4.6 mil mithril, 20 mil gemstone. If you have maxed out gemstone powder, I would get my mithril to at least 8 mil as well. Although that doesn't really, you know, affect your money. It just, you know, it looks funny that you have 4 mil mithril and like 20 mil gemstone. Seem like you have pretty good glaciite powder as well. You seem like you have enough to upgrade your mining master perk to level 10, which is maxed out. And in terms of your gear, you have a 655 with amber polished drill engine and a blue cheese. So you have maxed out 655, maxed out Devon armor. Your best money making method right now is to get yourself some jasper mining. So if you get into jasper mining, you should make up to like 40 mil an hour from that method using your gear and your powder. If that doesn't work for you, you can also get into magma fields mining, which seems like something that you've already gotten into, considering that you have a level 100 bow. Yeah. So in terms of what you want to do to make more money more coin per hour, just keep doing magma fields mining, I guess. Magma fields using your doesn't seem like you. My OBS studio just disconnected. What is happening with my live stream? Alright, we're fine. We're back. So how many submissions do we have? I have 228. Okay. That is a lot of people. Alright, we're going to 143. One of the earlier submissions. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for staying in. Gemistry. That is a good name, I'm not gonna lie. Gemistry is a really good name. We're doing your profile. Hopefully you're still on the stream. Mining and dungeon. I want to know how I can enter other aspects of the game and what I should do first. Okay. I hate farming, so I'm not gonna tell you to get into farming. Alchemy, I would say probably get it to 30. You're pretty close anyway. In terms of everything else, seems like you're doing good on Slayers. You want to get into other aspects other than dungeons? Then I would say use your Hyperion to get into Kudra. Because, yeah, you have some rep, but you don't have as much rep as you would need. So definitely get into some Kudra. It's actually pretty fun. There's a lot of combat XP in it, which seems like something that you need. You're combat 40 right now. I would get this to at least combat 50 plus, because with your gear it is definitely possible. And Rift is something that you can get into. That's another like little mini game within Skyblock. It's like a different server altogether almost. Because of how different it is than Skyblock itself, and that there's a lot of Skyblock XP in that as well. You're doing pretty good in terms of net worth for your level, so I wouldn't say anything there. But yeah, the next thing you should get into is probably Kudra, because you enjoy combat stuff, it seems like. Hopefully that helped. Let's see the next one, 194, one of the more recent submissions. So we have Keon G. If you're still on the stream, we are doing your profile review. Keonji. Alright. You enjoy doing nucleus runs. Okay, that's interesting. What should I focus on? You like to add Amma? Why did you add that? Okay, buddy. Let's see. You know, I'm not gonna read it. I'm just gonna show it to you guys. Should I show it? I don't know if I should show it. Look at what bro said in terms of what he needs to add. You see this? Like, what? Okay. So, reviewing the profile of the horny man. We're gonna do your profile. So, seems like you enjoy nucleus runs. What should I focus on? Let's see. Mining is 53. Enchanting 51. Okay, alchemy definitely something that you need to focus on. Get that to at least 25 or 30, just so you can get more value out of your god pots. And let's see, combat 58 is pretty good. Sorry, I'm just reading chat in the middle of, you know, reviewing profiles, so that's why I'm like stopping and like not talking in the middle of it. So farming 33, I would focus on farming a little bit. Seems like you're not doing as well as other skills in terms of farming. You combat 58, fishing 30, like mining 53, everything else, but farming is at 33. So definitely something that you should get into. Let's see, in terms of your gear, you have a Terminator. If you're doing dungeons, which it seems like you are, okay, maybe Duplex 5 is actually better for you. Because, yeah, it seems like Duplex 5 is better for you because you know what you're doing. Let's see, in terms of Kudra, you don't have any Kudra. I would probably get into Kudra, okay? You trade stocks or crypto? I trade stocks. Anyway, so in terms of Slayers, you're doing pretty good. Let's see your pets. You have an Enderman pet. Okay, so if you have an Enderman pet, then you can probably do Enderman Slayer, which you know you've already done. Never mind, you're probably fine. Powder seems pretty good. Let's see your mining gear. Mining gear seems pretty good. I'm guessing you have a 655 or at least like a Devon's drill or something like that. Because, yeah, I see it. Yep, you do. So the next upgrade for this, there is nothing to upgrade. You have everything. Yeah. You're pretty much fine. The only thing that you should focus on is farming. Hopefully that helped. Let's see. How many more do we have? 234. Jesus Christ. The number is getting like extremely high, guys, so I might have to stop doing reviews. 202 Guinea 01. If you're still on the stream, we are doing your profile. Guinea 01. Probably butchered that. But, yeah, you enjoy farming. You need some help with progression tips. Okay. So, you need mining. W alchemy. Seems like you completely maxed out alchemy and carpentry and enchanting. So, all of your passive skills are maxed out. W on that. Good job. Farming 60. I don't think you need to do any more farming in terms of progress. For money, though, that's probably your main money-making method is farming. Let's see your gear. Your tools. Your farming tools is what I want to check out. Where are they? Where are your farming tools? I don't see any farming tools. Okay, there. Alright, so tier 3 nether wart. So I would unlock the gemstone slots on this and get myself at least fine gemstones on there, because that'll help you out with a bit more fortune, and it's actually pretty cheap compared to your other upgrades that you're gonna have for farming. Mushroom count and elephant are level 100. GG's on that. So yeah, just use farming to make more money and get yourself Hyperion is your next goal, because it seems like you already have a Terminator as well. And yeah, get Hyperion, get you seem like you have Aurora armor, even though it doesn't have good attributes. So get an Aurora armor with better attributes, and then get yourself some a Hyperion using your farming money-making method, and then you can get into some Kudra, because it seems like you have 1,000 mage reputation anyway. So you might as well go ahead and take advantage of it, right? Let's see. Alright. 234. Let's see. Alright, so one of the early ones. 108. Let's see who's still here. Sarolf. I think I already did your profile last stream, but, you know, it fell on you, so we're gonna do it again. Sarolf. Okay. Mining, don't really know how to proceed. If you enjoy mining and you don't really know how to proceed, first of all, get your mithril powder to 4 mil powder, because you have a lot of gemstone powder and not a lot of mithril powder, so that should be your next step. In terms of farming, it seems like that's something that you've recently gotten into, and it seems like it's something you're doing right now. Yeah, you're doing pretty good in terms of that. I would get this to Mossy if, you know, farming is something you want to focus on. If you want to focus on mining and you enjoy mining, again, mithril powder is the only thing that you should probably focus on right now. In terms of armor, let's see if you have mining armor. You have one piece of divan. Where is the rest of your divan? Yeah, you don't have any other divan pieces, so I would get myself divan armor. That's your next step. And then once you get enough mithril powder, you can also keep upgrading your gemstone powder as you're also making money from gems in general. You can get into jade mining, you can get into like magma fields mining. Let's see if you have the pet for it. So yeah, legendary bal is something I would recommend for magma fields mining, because that makes you quite a bit of money. But yeah, that is as far as that goes, as far as everything. So alchemy, I would get it to 25. This doesn't cost that much coins. It should be done within like a couple of enchanted gold blocks. So definitely get that. Hopefully that helped. Let's see the next one. We have 236 items now. 230. 141. Michaelek. Alright. Michalek. I don't know how do you pronounce it, but Michhaleq. Okay. So you are sitting at, where were you? I forgot. 141. Okay. Mining for tips on what to do. I need to progress and have fun. If you like to have fun, dungeons is something I would highly recommend getting into because it is actually pretty fun. You seem like you have a juju for it. I would replace the duplex enchant for a Soul Eater 5 enchant. You seem like you have Overload 5, so that's pretty good. But yeah, I would replace the duplex with Soul Eater 5 because it's better for dungeons. It seems like you have the armor for it as well, so I'm not going to say anything there. I would get the gemstone slots unlocked and get some gemstones in there, just in case, you know, you need more strength for more damage. In terms of mining, you said you enjoy mining, you have max powder, so doing really, really good in terms of everything mining related. You have a maxed out 655 pretty much, and a maxed out Devon armor. So the only mining method I would say is Jasper mining, which seems like something you've already gotten into. Yeah, for your level, I would say get this net worth up a little bit more, and for that you need to just mine more Jasper. Hopefully that helped. Let's see the next one. 170. Elif Sam. That's your profile name? Okay. Kudra, I love Kudra. Not really sure what to do in the game. Kudra is the best, fight me. I'm not gonna fight you, Kudra is the best. It's actually pretty fun. You have everything maxed out, bro. What am I supposed to tell you? Okay, so fishing seems like an area that you haven't focused on too much, so I would get into some more lava fishing because that is in like right next to Kudra, right? Whenever you do Kudra, you can also do some fishing to get your fishing level up as well. You have a Terminator, you have a hype. I would get perfect gems on your hype because it seems like you have the funds for it. You just don't want to do it. That will help you get more mana and more damage out of your hype. Your term is pretty much fine. Let's see your armor. So you have perfect gems on armor, but not perfect gems on hype. I would highly recommend getting perfect gems on this because that looks funny right now. And then perfect gems on your Aurora is also recommended to get even more mana and more damage. So basically perfect sapphires for everything, and that'll get you some more mana for Kudra. You have Mossy Fermento, and you have really good Devon. Okay.
Why do you not have a freaking perfect topaz?
Brother, that is the most important gem that you should get. If you don't have a gem on your Devon armor, it should be Amber, not Topaz. So definitely upgrade that to perfect Topaz, because again, it seems like you have the funds for it, so you might as well. Not sure what to do in the game. So yeah, there's just like mini aspects of your profile that you need to fix. That's what I would do. And use your money on some of the items that I just mentioned. You have 2 Terminators. There's literally nothing I can tell you in terms of that. But yeah, this is what to do in the game. You have everything maxed out but farming. So you can get farming to 60 pretty easily, I'm assuming, because you have the gear for it. And I'm assuming you also have the farm for it. And fishing is probably something that you should focus on because that is the one that is missing from your profile. Hopefully that helped. How many more submissions do we got? If you guys want your profiles reviewed, go ahead and fill out a form in the description down below. If you say something in the chat, like your IGM for example, I'm not going to review your profile. Just submit a form in the description down below. 240 submissions so far. Alright, so 203, one of the recent submissions. Let's see. Dang Mummy. That's your username. Dang Mummy. We are reviewing your profile. Dungeons, trying to get in mining, curious about what I'm missing. Bet. I'm just gonna wait for the PV to finally work, and we'll get into it. All right. So you want to get into mining. You have pretty good powder. I would get this. Actually, no. I think you're fine on mithril. Gemstone, you're fine. Yeah, glaciate should be your next focus on powder if you want to get more powder. If you don't want to get more powder and just want to get into mining for money, I would upgrade your gear. So get yourself perfect gems on your Devon armor. And in terms of your 655, you should probably focus on getting sapphire polished drill engine. And let's see your pets. You seem like you have a bow, so you should be fine mining in the magma fields. If you happen to mine any of the 4 gemstones, amber, amethyst, sapphire, or jade, make sure to have that equipment piece as well. So if you were mining jade, for example, make sure to have the jade belt. So if you see here, I have the drill parts, or no, the gears. Okay, yeah. So it gives 30 mining fortune while mining jade, or if you're mining amethyst, you can get 30 mining fortune while mining amethyst. So it just gives you 30 mining fortune of that corresponding gemstone that you're mining. So if you're mining any of those, make sure to get the corresponding equipment piece for it. Other than that, I would say your powder is good, and I already mentioned your gear. You have a Terminator, seems pretty much fine. Yeah, that's basically what you're missing on your profile. Seems like you're doing pretty good in terms of combat, so I'm not going to say anything there. Hopefully that helped. Let's go over another one. 245 submissions so far. 131. Okay. One of the earlier submissions. Seb the Ted, if you're still on the stream, we are doing your profile. Hopefully you are still here. Seb the Ted, not Ted. Okay. Mining, I want to know what I can work on. Okay, so what you can work on is your powder. Definitely get more powder if you enjoy mining, because you can make a lot of money from mining once you get more powder. And in terms of your gear, I would get perfect gems on these. You don't have a reforge on your leggings, so definitely get jaded on this. And then let's see, your next mining tool upgrade should be to get this to a 655 before putting any more enchants or any more like gemstones on here. All right. And then you only have, damn, you only have mining armor. You don't have any other skill. Your forging is at 6. I would get this to at least like 15, even though it's like mind numbing. Because every profile that I've checked so far is at least at forging 18 or 19. So definitely get a little bit of forging level. You can focus on farming a little bit. There's a lot of progression there. You can focus on combat a little bit. There's a lot of progression there. Alchemy 0, I would definitely recommend getting this to at least level 25 or 30, because you just, you know, your god pots are going to be 50% more effective if you do. You haven't focused on slayers at all, it seems. Definitely get into that as well. There are other aspects of the game than just mining, so definitely make sure you explore all of those. Hopefully that helped. Let's see, 148 is the next one. Gam W. Alright. Mining Rush. Yeah, literally. It was Mining Rush. So, Gam W, we are doing your profile review next. Hopefully you are still on the stream. So, 2.3 billion net worth, combat related stuff and mining. I need to understand my stage in the game and any steps I need to take next. Thank you for reviewing my profile. Currently trying to bazaar flip. Jerry boxes, and mining. Okay, yeah. So while you're mining, doing flipping is actually pretty good because it adds to the rates of your money making method. So good job on that. I would say in terms of mining, you need to get some powder. That's your next step when it comes to mining. Combat related tasks, you said you like them. You have a giant sword with a 1 for all enchant, so that's pretty good. You have Necron armor as well as Warden helmet. Warden helmet doesn't work that well in dungeons, I would say. Switch this to a Necron's helmet or something like that. But of course, if you want to do Slayers, definitely keep the Warden helmet on. Tarantula Slayer is actually pretty easy. I would get this to at least tier 8. Because with your, giant sword, it shouldn't be that difficult. Now, the one thing that I would recommend is getting your dragon armor upgraded to storm, because it seems like you have the money for it, because you had the money to get yourself like a really good Necron armor, so you might as well get storm as well. Let's see. Yeah, in terms of mining, the only thing you need to do is just powder. You have really low powder right now. Hopefully that helped. Let's see the next one. How long has the stream been going on, by the way? Like an hour? Maybe 2 hours? Yeah, an hour and a half. Okay. So, 10 more profile reviews and we'll call it there. Yeah, that should be good. If you want your profile reviewed, go ahead and submit a form in the description down below. I will not review your profile if you are typing it in the chat. Alright, so 252 submissions. That is quite a lot. Alright, 224, one of the more recent ones. You're probably still on the stream, so let's check it out. Fon. I'm guessing this comes from Fan. You're a fan of Fan. But okay. Fon _ You like mining, I got a hype and lost all direction of what I should do. So if you have a hype and lost all direction, hype should normally give you a direction of what you should do. So I don't know why you lost direction. You can get into Kudra. Seems like you have the reputation to get into it. Definitely do some bestiary in there. Let's see your mining stats. You have maxed out powder for gemstone and mithril, so good job on that. GG's. Your cat is 24. So what I would focus on, you have storm armor as well. So what I would focus on is just catacombs level. There's like, I don't know why you lost direction after getting hyped. Like, if I were you, I would definitely be playing floor 7 like all the time right now, just to get my cata level up and just to be able to do more damage. You need a Jerry Sheen gun for being mage in floor 7. So purchase one of those and then use your hype to become a mage in floor 7. Obviously your storm armor is pretty good, but I would say get this recombobulated as well, just so you get more intelligence out of it. And then the next step would be to unlock gemstone slots and put some gems in there. For your hype, also get your gemstone slots unlocked and get perfect gems for more mana. But yeah, that is pretty much it. It seems like you're doing really good in terms of mining, so nothing there. In terms of combat, like I said, get gem slots, get some upgrades, and just start doing some dungeons. Hopefully that helps. Let's see the next one. 229, another recent one. These are all randomly generated by Google, by the way. If your name is not getting chosen, it's this guy's fault. It's not my fault. Alright, so yep. Alright, 229. So I probably butchered that like crazy. I'm trying to do a bit of everything, I guess. I want to build some net worth. Alright, let's see what you got. So it seems like you're doing Kata for money. So I would say keep doing that because you have a Terminator, which is literally the best weapon when it comes to catacombs. So yeah, keep on doing catacombs for money if you want to make money. Have you done floor 7s? How many floor 7 runs do you have? I can't see how many floor 7 runs you have. What? Wait, I can't actually. It's right. I'm blind. Okay, so I would get myself, definitely use Kismet Feathers to increase your chances of dropping a rare item in the floor 7, because it seems like that is something that you're doing already, like a lot of floor 7s in here. So yeah, you can make a lot of money just from getting yourself some Kismet Feathers and taking chances on dropping way better items than you were. To get your net worth up, you don't have much else other than combat. Like, your mining is at level 39 and you don't have much powder. So if you want to get into mining, you should probably increase your powder a little bit. Get your gemstone to 8 mil, get your mithril to 4 mil, and then we can talk about making money from mining. But if you want more tips on how to get better in combat, I would say just keep doing floor 7 and keep using Kismet Feathers, because that seems to be your main money making method for now. Hopefully that helped. Let's see. We have 161 coming. I mean, 161 submissions. Sorry. $181. So one of the midway stream ones. Zombie LTK. CTLYZ, if you're still on the stream, I know you're in the guild too, so I'm going to do your profile after this. Why is my freaking PV not working? This might be the time where the PV just stops working. Oh god. Oh, because I'm stupid. Anyway, so he enjoys mining. He's a mining money-making method. I want to make as much money as possible from mining so I can use it on other aspects of the game. So the best money-making method for you right now is Jasper mining. Like, you have the powder for it, you have the gear for it, you have everything for it. You don't have much glaciite powder, so I wouldn't do mineshaft mining just yet, but Jasper mining seems to be the way to go right now. I would also get myself a ball pit, which seems like you have one, never mind. You're fine. You should probably get into Jasper mining, or if you want to continue magma fuels mining, you can just mine any of these 4 gemstones that you have an equipment piece for. Your next upgrade is probably getting this gauntlet version of whatever gemstone you're missing. I think it's Amethyst Gauntlet, actually. Yeah, so you're missing Amethyst Gauntlet, so that's probably your next upgrade when it comes to mining. And yeah, Jasper mining is the one that makes the most amount of money in my experience. Continue doing magma fuels mining as well, because that also makes really good money. Hopefully that helped. Let's go over CTLYZ. I'm actually going to check something real quick. If you guys leave your IGNs in the chat, I'm not going to review it. Just submit a form in the description down below. Alright? Alright, let's see. G list. If you're online, I'll just do you right now. Okay, he's not online. Never mind. I guess we're not doing your profile review. Okay. Let's generate another number. 157, one of the earlier submissions. So the guy that was visiting my island at first and was like nodding his head, if you're still on the stream, I'm doing your profile right now. Hopefully you still are. Stage Cool J. Alright, so combat and dungeons mainly. I don't really know where to progress and which items to get next. I would like to get a hype or get Slayer 9 on most Slayers and make dungeons faster / easier. Alright, let's help you out on that. So if you want to make dungeons faster or easier, there are that many upgrades that you can get on your armor or your gear in general when it comes to dungeons. Hello. I would unlock some gemstone slots on your Necron armor, just so you can get yourself some Jasper gems in there. It seems like you have that. You have them unlocked on the leggings, but not on the boots or on the chest plate. So definitely get that, because that will help you out a lot in your, you know, getting damage in dungeons. Let's see, what else do you have? If you have anything less than a ruby polished drill engine, I wouldn't put it on there personally, but it's up to you, I guess. If you think that'll help, then go ahead and do it, but I would just do a ruby polished instead of a mithril drill engine. Anyway, let's go on to your level. So your level doesn't match your net worth that much. You need a bit of a higher net worth for your level. I would recommend getting yourself some more blocks or ores, which it seems like your main money making method. And yeah, just use your 655 for block or ore mining. If you want to get Slayer 9, I would highly recommend getting a hype. So Tarantula 9 will be a lot easier with a hype because of Flaming Spiders in the Crimson Isles. And for Sven Slayer, I mean, you already have... never mind, you already have a Dark Claymore. Okay, so if you have a Claymore, then Sven Slayer shouldn't be that difficult either. Enderman Slayer, I mean, that one also requires a hype. Or you need a Vorpal Katana or, you know, a Void Edge Katana or something like that. So, hopefully that helped. Alright, let's do another one. 201, one of the recent submissions so far. We have 174 submissions. That is insane, guys. Alright. Goda. Alright. We're doing your profile. Gota. If you're still on the stream, we're doing your profile. You like dungeons and want to get into dungeons again, but I don't know where to start. You can just start by queuing into Party Finder. Because you have the gear for it, and you have the combat level for it as well. And you also have the catacombs level for it. So there's really nothing I can tell you in terms of getting into it. I would recommend tank because you have a Reaper mask. If you want to get into dungeons as a Berserker, I would change this to a Tarantula helmet or a Necron's helmet. But yeah, that is as far as getting into dungeons go. Let's see your profile. I would get alchemy leveled up to a little bit higher. In terms of mining, you need more powder, obviously. And let's see. You're doing pretty good in terms of everything else. A little bit more grind on the Enderman Slayer will get you to Enderman Slayer tier 7, which will allow you to use a Terminator, which is just the best weapon for dungeons. So definitely something that you should focus on if you want to do that. Hopefully that helped. Let's see. Guys, if you visit my island, if you type it in the chat, if you type it in the game chat, if you type it in the stream chat, doesn't matter. If the freaking Google random number generator does not fall on the number that your name is under, then I'm not gonna review your profile. Don't blame me, blame Google. Okay? Dozy. This is the next person that we are reviewing the profile of. If you're still on the stream, which I'm guessing you are because you're one of the more recent submissions, we are going to review your profile. That's not the name. I think it's L. It's not an I. Okay. So you haven't said anything in terms of what you need a profile review on, so I'm just gonna review everything. Alchemy, you need it to at least 25 or 30 to get more value out of your god pots. Farming 30, you're pretty close to 40, so you might as well grind a little bit more just to get it to 40 and unlock the Fermento armor, which is the best farming armor in the game. Mining, you need a lot more powder, and before you get powder, you need to get this to tier 7. Like your Heart of the Mountain level needs to be at least at tier 7 to get more powder, and then once you get to tier 7, you need to get a lot more powder than this. The only aspect that you focus on so far, it seems like, is dungeons, and you have a lot of money for your profile. You're level 149, you already have a hype and a term. I'm level 237 and I don't even have a hype or a term. Maybe I'm lacking a little bit in that aspect, but still, having a hype and a term at level 149 is kind of crazy, because those are literally the best items in the entire game. But you have all of that, yet you still have farming 38, mining 38, alchemy 17, like, you know what I'm saying? So focus on other aspects of the game as well as combat, obviously. Get your Tarantula Slayer to level 9, bro. Like, you have a hype. You have no excuse not to get this. It's very easy to get this with Flaming Spiders and the Crimson Isles. Hopefully that helped. $280 submissions. Jesus Christ, 180 submissions so far. Let's see who it lands on next. 183. Okay, one of the earlier submissions. Hopefully they are still on the stream. A Said Ali Aga. Asad Ali Aga. Is that the guy? Alright. Okay. Anyway. Said Ali Aga. Ali Aga, we are doing your profile review. So, you like dungeons and farming. Should I start mining to term or hype first? I would say Terminator first, because Terminator is a lot less expensive than it was before. It's at 500 mil right now instead of 700 mil. So definitely get yourself a Terminator first, because that'll also help out with dungeons, which is something that you like to do. So 100% recommend Terminator instead of hype. Farming, you're doing pretty good in terms of gear. In terms of level, you're at farming 51, so I wouldn't get this to any level higher. I don't think you need to just yet, before you get all of your other skills maxed out. Not maxed out, but you know, at the same level almost. So I would focus on mining a little bit. Get yourself to Heart of the Mountain tier 7. You're capped at 24, so you can do floor 7. Okay. So yeah, the next upgrade is to get the Terminator, because, as I said, that is the best dungeon weapon in the game, and it's only 500 mil now instead of 700 mil, so it's a really good time to get a Terminator. Hyperion, if you want it to be good, you need to spend 2 billion coins, so, and I wouldn't recommend that. Alright. Term Eman 7 is annoying. I know Eman 7 is annoying, but if you can make enough money to get a hype or a Terminator, then you can use the money that you get from, you know, grinding for hype to get yourself carries for Eman 7, and then the rest of the money will go towards term, and then you still have a lot more money left. But anyways, hopefully that helped you. 121, a very, very, very early submission. If you're still on the stream, thank you for your patience. 4 OAG for doing your profile. Paying for carries is a scam? No, it's not a scam, bro. If you do it on something like SBM or SBZ, it's not a scam, and even if it is, it's probably, you know, there's no way they're gonna scam you in a Discord server. Master Molly. یا اولا که خیلی ممنون که دارین استریم رو نگاه میکنید. دوما آره ایرانی‌ام. But anyway, let's go ahead and go over the next profile. So this is, who is this? 4 OAG. So let's see what he wanted to focus on. Mining to improve. Alright, if you just want to improve, get your alchemy up. That's the first thing you need to improve. Get this to level 30 at least. If you want to improve your profile, let's see. Catacombs, very low for a level 84. I would get this to at least cata like 20 or something like that. At least get to like floor 6 completion. In terms of farming, it seems like that's something that you're doing right now because you have melon armor on. So I'm gonna go over that for you. I would say get to farming 40. I mean, the grind is gonna be a little long, but it's not gonna be too bad because of the fact that you can farm mushrooms and get a lot of XP for it. Get yourself a rabbit pet. Seems like you have one. Yeah, so use this rabbit pet to farm some mushrooms and get yourself farming 40. That should be your main money making method, because in terms of mining, there's gonna be way too much grinding to do to make money from it. But farming should be pretty easy. It's like 200 mil per carries. No, it's not, bro. What are you talking about? It's not 200 per carry. Well, yeah, it's 400 mil, but that's not that bad, you know. 155. Okay, so we have one of the earlier submissions. If you're still on the stream, Weird Macadex. I hope I said that right. Okay, Macadex. If you're still on the stream, thank you for your patience. I will be reviewing your profile now. I don't even know, to be honest, because I'm completely lost on what to do. Alright, I'll tell you what to do. So, your passive skills seem pretty much fine. Carpentry, I would craft flip a little bit more, just so you can get this carpentry level up and get some more money. Your mining, I would say get yourself some more mithril powder, because it does not match your gemstone powder at the moment. Let's see, you have 110 million per, so I'm guessing, maybe that's co-op, I don't know, but if that's yours, I would spend it on getting yourself, let's see, what do you need to get yourself? I'm guessing you have a 555 somewhere. Yeah, there is. So, spend the money that you have on getting this to a 655, okay? So, once you get a 655, I think you'll be ready to start making money from mining. Get your mithril powder to like 4 mil. That should help you out to make a lot more money from mining than you are right now. So yeah, that should be your focus. And then you can use mining to make money and get yourself into combat, which is something that you seem like you're into. So yeah. Alright, hopefully that helps. Let's see the next one, 130, another early submission. Again, if you guys are not getting chosen, it's because of this guy right here. Alright? Sorry. This is the random number generator. I generate this, and then I just, you know, choose whatever it says. Okay, anyway. So, 130 was the number that was chosen before. 250. 250 is next. Let's see, what is 130? Who is on 130? Let's see, 130. WTF Inky. Alright. That is quite the name. Chilling for fun. Alright, Let's review your profile then. Forging. No. You seem like you're into combat. Combat 48. Catacombs 25. Okay, you're doing pretty good. I would say get a better weapon for combat related tasks because you're gonna need a lot of damage for dungeons in general. I think you might actually have something that's not in your inventory right now. So I'm guessing a glacial scythe. Yep, that's a glacial scythe. Okay, so you have a weapon. It's just not in your inventory. And you have a Juju shortbow as well. I would recommend getting Soul Leader 5 on this because it will help you out a lot more than no ultimate enchants. So definitely do that. Let's see what else do we have here. By the way, thank you guys for visiting my island because it does give me social XP. Fishing 20, farming 20. I would focus on farming a little bit because it seems like that's something that you're lacking on your profile. Yeah, that's as far as everything goes. Good job on getting yourself a mage set. Also, get this recombobulated and gemstone slots unlocked. That's a given, right? So, let's see who else we need to do. 250 was the next number, right? We almost have like 200 submissions. That's crazy. Let's do 60, let's do 250. Light 1X. You are next. I am currently grinding mining again as well as Kudra. I love combat things, but I am too broke for a good pet like G-Drag. A good pet is not necessarily G-Drag. You can get yourself a legendary Griffin and that'll probably do the job for you. But if you really want G-Drag, which seems like you do, let's see what you need to do for that. So you have, enough powder, it seems like. I would get a little bit more gemstone powder, like a 2.5 mil more, just to get it to like, 12.5 mil gemstone powder. And that way you can get into mining for really good money. Seems like you have your Devon armor maxed out pretty much. The only thing that you need is going to be perfect amber, obviously. Let's see your mining tool. I'm guessing you have one. It's just not in your inventory. Let's see where it is. I don't see a mining tool in here. Again, I'm assuming you have one. It's just I haven't found it. Okay, there we go. Finally. So titanium drill engine is not bad, but I would upgrade this to a ruby polished drill engine. Once you have a ruby polished drill engine and you have yourself 12 million gemstone powder, you can get into gemstone mining and it will make you quite a bit of money. So use that and your catacombs that you're using right now. So you have hype and you have term. So use those methods to get yourself enough money for a G-Drag. Good job on getting Tarantula 9 and having Hyperion. So yeah, really good job on that. There's nothing I can say here. GG's on Alchemy 50 and Enchanting 60 and Carpentry 50. Those are the passive skills, so those are all maxed out. W on that. Yeah, as far as everything goes, I think you just need more powder and perfect gems on your armor and a ruby polished drill engine on your drill in order to make good money for mining, and then you can use mining and your combat money making methods to get yourself a G-Drag. Hopefully that helps. Let's see who's next. 194. Alright. Catgirl Sophie, if you are still on the stream, we are doing your profile. Hopefully you are. If you are, thank you for your patience. Catgirl Sophie 1. I enjoy dungeons, but right now farming Berberus because I want to get a term. Okay, yeah, so you're doing a Rift money making method. Okay, W. I don't know if I should start doing E-Man right now or when I have more net worth, but I don't know what to do after that. My goal right now is to get a term and a Hyperion. I would go for term first, Again, just because it's a lot cheaper than Hyperion, and it's probably also better than Hyperion when it comes to dungeons. Hyperion is an all-around weapon, and I would say it's a later upgrade to get. To get to E-Man 7, though, you're going to need a lot of money for carries. So, yeah. Even though you need like a lot of money for carries, that's still less money than you have to spend for a Hyperion. So, you know, take your pick. I would say Terminator, but a lot of people would like Hyperion because, again, it's a more of an all-around weapon. You can do Kudra with it, which is something that you seem like you haven't even gotten into yet. So, definitely take your pick between Term and Hype. And in terms of mining, you have way too much gemstone powder and no mithril powder whatsoever. Definitely get your mithril powder up, man. It's gonna help you out a lot. There's no combat related tasks. You have Kata 32, you have a pretty much maxed out Necron armor, and you have Juju shortbow. I don't know about Duplex 3. I would personally go with Soul Eater 5. But if you want Duplex 3 for boss fights, then I guess you're good on that then. Okay. Alright, guys. Last two profile reviews. Let's go. 117. One of the way earlier submissions. If you're still on the stream, W, mans. And I will do your profile right now. Simply worse. Okay. I'm going to check the chat a little bit because I haven't talked to chat at all. Texture pack. Texture pack is linked in all of my videos pretty much. Farmer, how much should I get to match my net worth, by the way? I don't know. I asked you when you were reviewing my profile, you did not reply. So, okay. Give me a second. You were Megadex. How much should you get your net worth to? I would get this to at least 4 bill. Okay. But now I'm going to move on to the next profile. Anyway, so. Simply worse. You like dungeons. I don't know what to do to make more money. Alright. I mean, dungeons seems like a route you can take for money, but that's really RNG dependent. Mining is not something you can get into right now because you literally don't have anything on it. So I would say farming is probably your best bet. I don't know why you have Slayers at level 0. Definitely get those to at least level 6. Let's see your farming gear, if you have one. Okay, you don't even have a farming gear. So, money making method wise, if you want something that's not RNG dependent, definitely get into farming. Because again, I saw your Heart of the Mountain level and it doesn't seem like mining is something that you like anyway. So farming, you need to get yourself melon armor once you hit farming 25, and then you can upgrade your melon armor as you go, like Crappie and then Squash and then Fermento, right? But that's going to be the main money making method that's not RNG dependent for your profile. Okay, and finally we are going to get into the last review of the day. So 207 Coffee Sun 308695. If you're still on the stream, hopefully you can get yourself some profile review right now. Sun 308695. I spent most of my time mining recently, but overall dungeons. I need to know how to make money specifically with money. Wait, what? Okay, so if you want to use your money to make money, I'm guessing is what you were asking, I would say just do some flipping. I mentioned how to find flips and how to flip in one of my videos. It's the thumbnail is like 100 mil a day or something like that, so definitely go ahead and check that out. That'll help you out in terms of making some more money. Seems like you're really good at flipping anyway. Seems like you have a lot of money spent on auction house and a lot of money earned as well. Let's see. You have a hype. I would upgrade the gemstones to perfect gems because they give you more mana and more damage. Let's see, your Devon armor is maxed out. Okay, good, good. 655. You don't have an upgrade module. I would get the, what's it called? The Sunnyside Goblin Egg. Okay, for some reason I forgot the name. Sunnyside Goblin Egg, that gives you 50 extra mining fortune. And for the drill engine, I would upgrade this to a ruby polished because, you know, before ruby polished, I don't think that it's worth it to put drill engines on your drill anyway. But either way, once you get that, you need powder.
You need to get Autumn 7
and get a lot of powder. So definitely something that you should focus on because you have the gear for it, you just don't have the powder and the Hotter Mountain requirement for it. Okay. Now, let's see. You want to know how to make money. So far, it seems like you have done a really good. You have made really good progress in terms of catacombs, and you have all of the gear for catacombs as well. So you can probably make a lot of money doing combat-related tasks. Like you're doing Kudra already. It seems like you're doing Kata already. It seems like so. Keep doing what you were doing. You don't have too many floor 7s under your belt, so I would start with that. You know, getting some Kismet feathers is gonna be a little expensive, but it's gonna be worth it because you're gonna drop really good items from floor 7. In terms of Kudra, I mean, once you get to tier 3 Kudra, you can make like really good money from it. So keep doing what you're doing in terms of that, and you already have a hype, so nothing there. Again, if you have a hype and you're not Tarantula 9, I would say that's the first thing that you should do. That's just like easy Skyblock XP. You can use Flaming Spiders in the Crimson Isles. And yeah, that is pretty much all I have for you. Okay, so that is pretty much it for today's stream. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Thank you so much for submitting your forms. I am extremely sorry if I didn't get to yours. Again, because if I didn't get to yours, it's not my fault. It is this guy's fault, okay? Your submissions go into this Excel sheets right here, and it starts at 100, right here, 100, and then it goes all the way down to, like, you know, 300. So we have 200 submissions, which is absolutely crazy. And I have this random number generator, which I put the minimum and the maximum number, and then I hit generate. So don't blame me, blame this guy. Alright? Anyways, thank you again. I will see you in the next stream. Hopefully I can do the profiles that I didn't do on YouTube Shorts. But for now,